That represented a great risk because no one had ever put on a show so specifically Jewish before. And the backers were saying, once we run out of Hadassah chapters to perform this for, what are we going to do with it? Little did they know that since it debuted on Broadway 50 years ago, and then was made into a musical, movie rather, not a day would go by where it wasn't in production somewhere in the world. A documentary feature movie came out called Miracle of Miracles earlier this year that really goes through its history, how it came to be, interviews some of the actors. One of the things that was going on, Jerome Robbins was brought in as its director, and he kept on hammering the cast. What is this show about? And they would say, it's about a Jewish family in Russia. No. What is it really about? Somebody finally figured out it's about traditions versus modernity. It's about the younger generation challenging the ways of the parents, and that's going to be its appeal. And sure enough, it's true. It's been produced literally all over the world, and there are shots of it being produced in Japan, in Thailand, in the Netherlands, in places where most of the people probably didn't know what it means to be Jewish. In fact, when it debuted in Japan, in a translation just a few years after the original, the original producers of the show were there for the debut, and an older Japanese man approached him and asked him if the show had been a big success in America. And he said, well, yes, of course. Why do you ask? And the old man said, because it's so Japanese. So, among the other things it did is it basically made everyone in America aware of the traditional Jewish toast that starts out in the play, here's to our prosperity, here's to our good health and happiness, and most important, to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim, to life. Here's to the father I've tried to be. Here's to my bride to be. Drink l'chaim, to life, l'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim, to life. Life has a way of confusing us, blessing and bruising us. Drink l'chaim, to life. God would like us to be joyful, even when our hearts lie panting on the floor. How much more can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for? To life, l'chaim. To title my daughter, my wife. It gives you something to think about, something to drink about. Drink l'chaim, to life. To life, l'chaim. L'chaim, l'chaim, to life. It takes a wedding to make us say, let's live another day. Drink l'chaim, to life. We'll raise a glass and sip a drop of schnapps in honor of the great good luck that favored you. We know that when good fortune favors two, such men it stands to reason we deserve it too. To us and our good fortune, be happy, be healthy, long life. And if our good fortune never comes, here's to whatever comes. Drink l'chaim, to life. Thank you.